what's unique about AI agents that's forcing people to reskill, to rethink how they do security, and or is it enough to just do guardrails? And
Yeah. Yeah, I think this go back to our major theme of this webinar is this enough, right? How much is enough? So in the open source community that I involved, one of the kind of work we did, it is a cloud security analysis. It's AI organization responsibility working group. We published a few paper, and one thing is we're trying to find out is a RACI model. It's like right, who's responsible, who's accountable, who is consulted, who is informed, and we find that different organization has different models. So we basically create a matrix somehow, trying to map it, but it's not standard, right? There's no like the large organization certainly has a more elaborated division, right? Between responsible AI team, red teaming, right, and the business team, the research team, and the small organizations, they may just have the InfoSec team looking at the agentic AI or the data team, right? Data and AI team. So it's still, I would say, we try to build the best practice there, but there's still no standardized way to say this RACI model work perfectly for certain organization. I think it's really depends on the organization's current um, structure there. But one thing we do feel that it's really important that the current security programming program in terms of the GRC and how do you deal with the shadow AI is not sufficient for agentic AI. It need to be changed. Need like account for how do you deploy the coding agent? How do you deploy the agent you built, right? So the OpenClaw, like some people say, we ban OpenClaw, but the OpenClaw actually someone actually use it, right? So how do you just ban it, right? It's more like how do you involve like onboard the correct way, right? So there is some company I know they building the agent for the compliance. So trying to find out, okay, we need to meet the NIST AI IMF, the NIST risk management framework for AI. And we need to also look at the OWASP and Cloud Security Alliance, maybe the ISO, right? And in EU, you have EU AI Act. So maybe we're trying to make a compliance and what's the gap, right? And then trying to build some security controls around it. That's maybe is a good way. There's no standard way, right? So people using the agent for the compliance, I think it's a good initiative. So yeah. So in terms of how much is enough to the trust, uh, I go back to actually when you talk about the very beginning. I do believe this is essential. Is you do have reliability. Is the agent do what it